On this episode of Scott vs. Box, I open up WWE The Ladder Match on DVD. They're never gonna release the catering match. Sorry, Zack Ryder.
Scott vs. Box!
WWE The Ladder Match on DVD. Now, something I've noticed that's pretty crazy and interesting about this. Number one, this is WrestleMania 2000. I know because I'm like right up there in the stands. Like I'm up pretty high in this one, like nosebleeds, but I'm back up in there somewhere. And then you got Jeff Hardy swantoning Bubba Ray Dudley, who's not to be featured. But the crazy part about this is, I know some of you are going, well, the crazy part's in here. I'll get to that in a second. The ladder match is this font right here. You see the A, and it looks like a ladder, and it's bleeding. Some might make a really crass joke about what this looks like, bleeding between the legs, but like someone bleeding out of the butt, as you do every month when when you sit too much and you're a guy, every month you bleed out of your butt. But it's a ladder and it's bleeding from it rather than a guy bleeding. It's just really weird. I don't know who decided this when it all reminds us of guys bleeding out of their butts once a month because we sat down too much. I better not sit down. I better stand up. Featuring Shawn Michaels, Edge, The Hardys, Triple H, The Rock, Chris Benoit, Bret Heyman Hart, Eddie Guerrero, Rob Van Dam, Chris Jericho, and more. So many guys, so many classic ladder matches. And then we see Edge on the back going, I don't want to bleed out of my butt. Follow the evolution of the ladder match and how it has come to be one of the most popular matches today in sports entertainment. From the earliest ladder matches through tables, ladders, and chairs matches, and the Money in the Bank WrestleMania tradition, blah, 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 blah. And then they tell you who's in it, again, like I didn't see it on the cover. It was kind of important there, so I read it there. Oh, so many classic ladder matches. I've been in attendance for a few, and they are mind-blowing. These guys hurt themselves to no end for my entertainment dollar, which is appreciated, but I'd rather them last a little longer so they don't need to go crazy. So let's take a look what we got here. Matt Hardy standing on Edge. Oh, no, he's not. He's standing on the rungs of the ladder, but it's inverted, and it's crushing him. Oh, that's got to hurt so bad. We see Chris Benoit and the tragic story that is that. Diving headbutt onto Kane right there. Am I right? I'd like to remember Chris for his wrestling matches, and it's a shame what happened, but blah, blah, blah. That's not what this is about. It's Rob Van Dam kicking Bobby Lashley in the back with a chair. I think he must have duct taped it to his butt. That's the only way you can do that move. And then right here we got, oh, the little chapter list. But first, let's look at the DVDs themselves. So we got disc 1, Bleeding Butt. And then we've got, what is that? Shelton Benjamin and I'm assuming Jericho just falling off. Going, Shelton Benjamin! And then he just falls. And we got disc 2. And then we got, oh, Rob Van Dam. He's grabbing the briefcase and falling down. What a klutz. And then we got disc 3, which is, oh, it's Jeff Hardy straining. I can't hold up that long. I can't do like a pull-up or a push-up. Bubba Ray Dudley took the ladder away from him. You jerk. You big old jerk face jerk. And then, let me see what we got else there. Oh, good. Parts of the DVD. Oh, good. This just broke off right now. All I did was close it. And then so the little thing that's going to hold the disc in place, that's broken. So that's going to slide up and around forever and get scratched up. That's fun. And then let's look at the chapter list right here. Let's see what we got. What are some of the classic matches? Jake Roberts versus Big Daddy Ritter from 1979. That's a weird one. Never heard about that one. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Yes, I've heard about that one. Yes, before it became the Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon ladder match. Yeah, but let's look for some weird ones, okay? Let's find, oh, ladder match for a contract for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. 3 count versus Young Dragons versus Jamie Noble and Evan Courageous. That's a weird one. We found one. And then what else we got here? Is there another weird one we got? Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy in the ladder match for the undisputed WWE Championship. That's an insanely great match. That is awesome. And we got more. Jericho, Christian, Dudley's, Hardys, all kinds. It's all here. WWE ladder match. Disc 3. Disc 2, which will never be scratched up. And disc 1. Boom! What a crazy unboxing video! Subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any more Scott vs. Box videos. And send me something to this address right over here. I'll open it up and even give you a free plug on the show. And click right over here while I open up even more wrestling stuff.
WWE, TNA, anything. Oh, no. I like this shirt. I'm not going to tear it open, even though I know you'd like that. Not you! Yeah, you.